Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is actually my very first video on YouTube, and I was thinking with what movie is the best that I start, and what is better than a movie that I feel so connected to. And I feel always so much connected to the wizarding world and Harry Potter and these things, and the Fantastic Beasts, the third movie came out and I was like, that's my time. So that's how today I'm going to talk about Fantastic Beasts, the Secrets of Dumbledore. So first of all, I should make a spoiler alert. So I'm going to spoil the movie. I'm going to talk about the parts that I liked and I didn't like. So please, if you haven't watched it and you don't want that the movie be spoiled for you, so please just stop the movie. Stop the video, not the movie. Stop the video. Go and watch it and then come back. So in this case, you would not be mad at me and everything will be fine. So please stop the video. Okay? So I assume from now on, whoever is watching the video are the ones who do not mind that the movie is going to be spoiled. So anyway, then let's start. First of all, I must say that I'm so happy to be in this world. So just like each one of these movies are bringing us back to our childhood somehow. Like I grew up with Harry Potter books, Harry Potter movies, and for me at least, it's always an amazing reminder that I am, somehow I'm living in that world again, you know? So that's why for me it's amazing. So whatever I'm saying, actually, it is not a general opinion. It's just my personal opinion, and positive or negative both, of course. And yeah, so with all of these opinions, let's go. First of all, I loved the start of the movie. I should say how much I love the start of the movie. The part, let's say, that Dumbledore had this date with Grindelwald and he was so excited, and at the same time he was so anxious for this date, and it was amazing act of them, that he was, I don't know, he was so nervous and at the same time so happy, so excited. So the fact that he could show, that Jude Law as an actor could show all of these emotions very nicely. I'm so happy about it, and I was so wow, it had a good start, the movie. So let's wait to see what would be the ending, because when it starts so strong, so probably the ending would be even better. So generally it's like this, or it was like this, at least in the second movie, right? So I really loved it, and I must say that I really loved it. And so I think it was the first time that he was actually vocalizing his interest in Grindelwald. So actually for me was so nice that they started to talk about it, because in the last movie that he said that we were more than brothers, and you could realize that something is happening between them. But I really enjoyed that they were so open about it. So this was a very positive part of the movie, and it was and then I will just jump to the end of the movie, not the end, but the last parts of the movie, that they were fighting, and that fight, that they were annoyed, they were not happy. Dumbledore, of course, he doesn't want to start a relationship with him again, but the part that they put their hands on the heart of each other and then they couldn't do anything. So all of those were so emotional, and I personally really liked these parts. About the Grindelwald, about the actor, so Mads Mikkelsen is actually quite a good actor. So he is amazing in acting, and if I want to just separately look at the third movie and his act as a Grindelwald, I must say that he was amazing. But at least for me, personally, I know that so many people are like against this opinion that I have, but for me personally, Johnny Depp was a better Grindelwald. So I know that from the aspect, like, Johnny Depp was actually making the character a little bit more non-human, but that's the way that it should be, right? Because in the world that people are in the future is following Lord Voldemort, I would say then Johnny Depp would be a good fit in that world. That in like the dark side of the world, people are following the people who are more in the non-human part. You know what I mean? So I don't know, just like write in the comments if you think differently, but at least for me was this way, that I felt so much more closer to Johnny Depp, let's say, as a Grindelwald compared to Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, and I don't like this. So in movie franchise, that people are starting to be connected to the characters, and it's so hard when you are changing one character, like the same character, one actor, again and again. So the first one was Colin Farrell, I guess, and then was Johnny Depp, and in the third movie now is Mads Mikkelsen. I know the problem, that why they changed from Johnny Depp to the Mads Mikkelsen, but still for me it is, I don't understand. For me it was somehow weird. So you know, how does it look like? It is like, for me, like changing the actor of Grindelwald each time is like in Harry Potter movies, when the teachers of defense against dark arts were like, in every movie was changing, and it was like the new person was coming. So for me it's somehow like the same, but in Harry Potter it was a reason behind it, and it was not the same person with different characters. But in this one it is somehow so so I don't know. At the end I had some difficulties, let's say in the beginning of the movie, to feel connected to the new actor of the Grindelwald. So because they didn't even try to somehow with makeup they make them be closer, like more similar to each other, you know what I mean? So with the Colin Farrell and Johnny Depp, they were a little bit like, at least from the face or from the makeup, they were more like, they were closer to each other, they're more similar to each other. But with Mads Mikkelsen it was just like completely another person. And yeah, I don't know, but okay, this aside, but he acted an amazing Grindelwald. So I really liked it that he didn't try to copy Johnny Depp, and he had his own character, and he gave even character to the Grindelwald. So I really loved it, and I can understand how persuasive he can be and how much the people are following it. So everything that he needed to do, actually he did. So the character was amazing, the actor was amazing. But for me, the best actor in this movie was Jacob. So I mean, in the previous movies he was one of the best, but in this one he was simply amazing. So he was so funny, he was exactly the thing that he needed to be, and I really enjoyed it. So I must say that, so I must say that I missed some things. For example, I missed more interactions between Newt and the beasts, or like these like exotic animals. So it was super funny and super cool, the part that he was going to rescue his brother, and like with this act with the this scorpion-like beasts. Hard it is. Yeah, scorpion-like beasts. It was so funny. So I enjoyed it a lot, because it is also in the direction of Fantastic Beasts, right? Yeah, but I was hoping that I see more of these scenes. Yeah, because at the end the name of the movie is Fantastic Beasts, so yeah, you know what I mean. I was also hoping to see more inside of his this like handbag and the world inside of it, or you know, these things, these little things that you were hoping to see was missing. Yeah, the other thing that I felt that it would be better if it would be inside of the movie was like when they were fighting. I really loved these like fighting scenes with like so much was happening. But the thing that I was missing, maybe you think differently, but for me was like make like how to say, like they say the spells that they were like using, you know. So I know that like when you are a better wizard, maybe you say it not out loud and it works, I know, but at the end it was just a little bit like with so much less sound that I was expecting. So yeah, so for me it was a little bit like I was hoping that they make it, they were calling the spells more. I was really hoping that the character of Tina Goldstein was more in the movie, because I really like her, not liked her, but I also like her now. But like she was just like for a few minutes, and yeah, I mean, I guess the direction of the movie was completely changing. So I was really hoping that Newt, Tina, this part of the movie was also more like bolded, more highlighted, let's say, compared to like the other one also. So I was waiting for a better balance, let's say. I was expecting a better balance. It was so nice that they used Bunty more in the movie, so it was nice because you were not expecting from the third movie that she's more like active in the movie, but at the same time it's not about her, but it's about the whole movie, that from specific point it started to be so predictable that I knew what is going to happen, and this was somehow annoying for me. So I really like it when there are some like challenges that you don't know what is going to happen, but you are hoping that this thing happens, but there are not enough evidence that you would say that it is happening, you know what I mean? But for me was somehow so clear that what was going to happen, and I didn't like this part so much. And the ending of the movie, it was just so boring. So it was like the last movie, like the last 5 minutes was like full with suspense, and like when Grindelwald told Credence that he is a Dumbledore, I got goosebumps, and yeah, it was just like full with emotions and like full with suspense. I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait for the next movie. You know, that feeling that you're like, how can I wait 2 years for the next movie? Which in this case was 3 years, 4 years in this case. Yeah, but unfortunately, this one was so boring that I was sitting in the cinema thinking, yeah, okay, yeah, can we go now? It was just like so long, like when Dumbledore was sitting on a bench, and then it was snowy, and then they were walking, and then it was so slow that I was not expecting for such a movie. So it started so strong that I was even expecting that it ended stronger. So yeah, so it could be like finished in a better way, let's say. But yeah, but at the end it was a nice movie. I like the second one more than the third one. But I'm looking forward to see what will come in the next movie. So I really hope that they make the fourth movie more suspenseful, and probably the fourth movie is like somehow preparing for the final movie, which probably is like the biggest fight between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. So I am really expecting and I'm really hoping that the fourth movie is actually a very, very, very joyful movie. And yeah, that's it. That was my opinion about the Fantastic Beasts, the third movie. So if you liked the video, I really, really, really hope that you liked the video. So if you like it, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and write in the comments that what do you think about this third movie, and write me what do you want me to comment for the next video. What movie, what documentary do you want me to comment in the next video? And if you like, you can follow me on Instagram. And Instagrams also, I'm going to produce some contents. So thank you for watching, and till next time. Ciao!